Guys, I want to talk about neuroticism in the context of healing injuries and pain and people thinking that there's something broken or wrong with them. Not just in the realm of physical training, but also in the realm of relationships and in the realm of business. So what often happens is we get excited by a particular idea, or we catch this bug and we're like, I want that. I want to get back the body I had before. I want to build a business that makes, 20K a month, or like whatever your goal is, or I want to resolve this issue in my relationship. Now, these aren't problematic. These are fantastic. The issue is that when these come from a place of excess scarcity or fear of it not happening, because you're not comfortable just taking things slow, taking a deep breath, enjoying life as it is, then you end up rushing these things. In the gym, that looks like going back to the gym, loading up a barbell super heavy, lifting a weight that maybe you used to be able to lift, but that your tissues have detrained from. So yeah, you can lift it, but can you recover without feeling fucking cooked for a week? No. Okay, so you're capable of doing it. You're capable of stretching yourself to hit that point, but can you sustain that point and make future progress gradually, enjoyably? No. Okay, the same thing goes for business. People sprint for certain milestones and they cook themselves. And in cooking themselves, their body is obviously suffering. And so there's this fragmentation. There's this part of you that resents the progress you've made because you abused yourself to get there because you're in a hurry. And the same thing goes for relationships, where you might have an issue that you want to resolve. But if you have to resolve it in that moment really quickly, and you're not able to just sustain your self-care practices as an individual, then you're putting so much pressure on the other person to change, or on yourself to change, that pressure becomes a power struggle. And then that causes issues. So in life, learning not to rush is one of the best, most progressive lessons you could learn. It applies to the gym. The poison is in the dose. We start with something moderate. You could say that's undershooting, no pain, no gain. And it's like, yeah, it's undershooting now, but it's going to create a positive habit. It's going to create joy, curiosity. I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling great, having done something that I hadn't done for a while. That's going to motivate me to go back and do more. So someone who builds that relationship with their practice, whatever practice it is in life, is over time going to go much further with much less effort than someone who insists on getting everything right and on fixing everything that's wrong right now. When it comes to your body, with the injuries that you suffer, knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, a lot of you guys don't even have a fucking problem. Yeah, we can scan bodies and there's pathology. We can look at bones, tissues, we can find disc issues, we can find meniscus tears, and there can be pain. But a lot of healthy people experience pain. And a lot of high-performing, healthy, thriving people experience some level of degeneration in their bodies. It's kind of natural. And so when you look for something wrong, you'll find something wrong. And if you fixate on that thing, then you'll overtreat and overreact to it. Your body is already incredibly intelligent. Just dial it back a little bit and let it heal. Just be a little bit more balanced in your approach. It takes wisdom, but I'm trying to offer you some of that so you don't have to fuck yourself in order to learn. So if you fixate on what's wrong, you'll find something wrong. I read an interesting thing in Anti-Fragile by Nassim Taleb, and I think he was talking about people who have private doctors. So you would think that if you cared about health and you wanted to support yourself, that you'd have this whole team to look after you, right? And a lot of people who do that actually run into issues because they have a whole team dedicated to finding the threat perception, what could be going wrong and how can we solve it? And that team tends to overtreat to justify their existence. And this part of our brain, which perceives threats and is afraid, is valuable. But when it is fed too much and we identify with it too much, it feeds and justifies its own existence by reaffirming that there's something dangerous to look out for. And this is the loop that people get stuck in when they're trying to heal from anything, heal a relationship, build a business, work with chronic pain in the body. If you're looking for what's wrong all the time, you're going to expand the scope of what you notice being wrong, and it's neurotic. So once again, we return to the basics. Things that you knew when you started out. well, maybe if I haven't done anything for a year, I should start with something smaller. Maybe if I'm really not enjoying this and I'm feeling absolutely fucked, instead of watching another YouTube video, I should have a nap. Maybe if my partner is having a really shit day and I'm having a shit day, we should just postpone this conversation. Anyway, that's what I got to say, guys. That's neuroticism. I get trapped in it as much as anyone. Don't mistake my clarity of speaking for a complete resolution of the human condition. I haven't got it figured out, but I've learned a lot, and so I'm sharing it with you. And I hope this has helped you. Comment below if it has. Let me know what your experience has been. And yeah, let's keep the convo going, and let's keep things simple. Let's refine things, explore, but keep them simple. Keep the basics. All right.